Hi everyone, my name is James York, and I'm the Director of U.S. Business and Innovation at Enterprise Estonia. I'm the EAS Foreign Rep based here in New York City, and I work from the offices of the Consulate General.
Hello, my name is Andrus Viirg, and I'm representing Enterprise Estonia here in Silicon Valley. My job is sort of twofold, helping Estonian companies to internationalize and looking for US companies to do business in Europe through Estonia, meaning helping them to Estonianize.
Now, I might be biased as I am a native New Yorker, but I really do think that the East Coast of the US is an ideal area of the country for Estonian businesses looking at this market. The flight times are shorter, the time difference is only 7 hours, which means that there's always some overlap with the working day, and that makes communication with your team and your clients all that much more efficient and comfortable. And depending on where you land and set up on the East Coast, you'll also find unparalleled access to the US market in terms of the population. For example, 60% of the US population lives within a 2-hour flight of Philadelphia, which is itself only 90 minutes by train from both New York City and Washington, D.C.
Silicon Valley is considered to be really the tech hub and main source of venture capital in the world, actually. Even in US, 50% of the VCs are based here, and we have been pretty successful in reaching out to them. And of course, Estonian Mafia, the hashtag for Twitter, was also coined in here by Dave McClure, a partner at 500 startups. Enterprise Estonia has been part of AmCham network for many, many years now, and it is really good to look at the bridge that I here in West Coast and James in New York is building actually to Estonia, and AmCham is actually our main so-called cooperation partner there, helping to locate and also to do events with US businesses and also the political parties.
AmCham is a really special organization for me. It's a community at the end of the day, and it stands at the crossroads of what is a very special relationship that exists between the United States and Estonia. Other organizations might focus on specific clusters or sectors, but AmCham really is a steward of cooperation and a resource to help businesses and entrepreneurs on both sides of the Atlantic connect and collaborate in meaningful ways. How do I handle stress and pressure? Definitely humor. I'm a firm believer that if it's not fun, at least most of the time, it's probably not worth doing, and humor really is a great tool to let off stress in tense situations. Not only has it helped save a deal or two, but it's also been the foundation for really strong friendships born from what were initially professional interactions.
California is considered to be a very sunny place, and in this sense I can say that I'm pretty lucky and I have the best position in Enterprise Estonia, geographically, being here in California. So it is good surfing, good skiing. Actually July 4th, a couple of years ago, was the best skiing for me, and biking, hiking, whatever.
So, in a fight between Spider-Man and Batman, that's a tough one because they're both technically from New York, but my money's on Bruce Wayne. He might not have any superpowers, but he does know how to look at a problem and find a way to solve for it. He really knows how to use technology, and at the end of the day, his mind really is where his power is coming from. And in that respect, he kind of reminds me of Estonian startup founders. And not just because it always seems to be dark outside for him.
To be honest, I think it's the generation difference that I have. I'm really the more like an old entertainment guy and Captain America. So Captain America wins all the fights.
For myself and my colleagues at the consulate here in New York, to everyone in Estonia, head vabariigi aastapäeva!